I took an hour nap and look, my skin looks so. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today is another first impression. A lot of people have been talking about the new Elf Camo CC Cream. I'm wearing it right now, so if you guys are interested in seeing a wear test and if it's oily skin approved, keep watching. I'll also be showing you guys this makeup look. It's pretty much all e.l.f. products, so let's get into it. This costs $14 and it comes in 20 different shades, which is quite a lot for e.l.f. Usually for their complexion products, there's usually 5 to 6 shades, especially in their foundation category. It's really not that much. This was very surprising and it made me really interested because usually I can't find my shades since I do have yellow undertones, so I'm hoping this will be a good match. I ended up getting light 240 warm. They do have a shade finder, but I didn't find it very helpful. Every time I put in a foundation, it said like no match or couldn't find it, so I really didn't think it was all that helpful. It says it's a medium to full coverage color correcting foundation with SPF 30 protection. Multitasking foundation that provides skincare benefits. Infused with hydrating and youth boosting ingredients known to improve skin texture and tone. Some of the key ingredients include collagen, known to improve skin elasticity. It's 100% vegan. Hyaluronic acid helps provide hydration, bug locking, and moisture, resulting in a plumped up, bouncy complexion. Niacinamide to help brighten and even out skin tone. Peptides for a more refreshed complexion. So it sounds really great, and I'm just hoping this is a really good match because the one above it looks a bit too dark for me. It's almost like I might be right in between, but I'm just hoping this is not too light. And now that it's winter, I think this will hopefully be a better match. Since this is an e.l.f. review, I am going to be using other e.l.f. products. I'm going to try to do a full face. I really do love e.l.f. since it is so affordable and you can easily find it at CVS, Walgreens, Target. It is so accessible, and they used to have e.l.f. stores. One was very close to my apartment in the city. It was only like a couple of blocks and it was just so convenient, and I really miss their e.l.f. stores because you test things out, and I'm really sad that their stores are gone, and I know that happened, a couple years ago, but it really still makes me sad to this day. Before putting on this, I am going to be putting on the putty primer. This one is the regular one. I've really been enjoying this. I think I've had it for over a year. It takes so long to finish this. So I just like to focus it on the center of my face. I really like the packaging, specifically the combination with the squeezy tube and the pump, just because it's easy, travel friendly, and you can really get everything out. And also it just won't break compared to glass. It says you only need 1 to 2 pumps. I'm gonna start off with 1 pump. I like light to medium coverage, something that is buildable. Since this is supposed to be full coverage, I want to see if I don't need to use any foundation. And also, how will this react to my oily skin, because I do have pretty oily skin. This is 1 pump. It's very creamy. Let's see, did I get the right color? It's a touch light, but it's not that bad. I think I can make this work. It's definitely a better match compared to their other one. This is their BB cream. I have it in nude. I don't know why I even got this, but it is so dark on me, and they really don't have anything that's yellow. At least this one is yellow. For my first impressions, I like to just cover half of the face just so you guys can see how much it covers, specifically like my hyperpigmentation, some like acne scars. I just want to really see how much it covers. I'm just using a damp sponge. That's just how I like to apply any complexion products. It definitely covered the darkness under my eyes. Can you guys see that? Wow, it did it instantly. I might not even need any concealer under my eyes. So it definitely made my skin even. Does it cover up everything? I wouldn't say that, at least not with 1 pump. Maybe if I do 2 pumps, because you can still see some hyperpigmentation on my forehead, right here and right there. Besides that, it looks really nice. I'm noticing that 1 pump is not enough for me. I can't even cover this side, like there's nothing on my hand. I guess because my sponge absorbed a lot of it, I would definitely need 2 pumps. I think I just need 1.5 pumps, because now 2 pumps seems way too much. Now that I let this sit on my face for a few minutes, I don't think this is gonna work for dry skin, especially if you have very dry skin, just because I think it's going to show the cracks, and I really think this is for more to normal to oily skin. The finish of it is really pretty. It's almost like I already applied my powder even though I didn't, and for someone who has oily skin, that is what I prefer. But every cream product that I apply on my face, I always have to set, so I will be setting this. Since the coverage is really good, I'm not going to be applying too much concealer. I'm only going to put a dab right under the eyes. I'm using the Hydrating Camo Concealer. Usually I have to apply a little bit of concealer on my face just to cover up any blemishes, but since this covers up so well, I really didn't have to. I just got the Ride or Die lip balm. This one is in mint and it is so good. This is very comparable to some of the other lip balms that I use, and it's not too minty. To set the face, I'm using the HD powder. I love this stuff. I always pick it up when I'm at CVS. I go through it so quickly. It is very lightweight and it doesn't come off white, and I love using this under my eyes. I also like using this around my nose, around my lips, and on my forehead. And then I like sweeping over this Halo Glow setting powder. This shade is a medium. I only apply a little bit. It's not shimmery at all. It just gives a subtle sheen to the skin. Before I started filming, I already did my brows. These two products are really great, especially the pencil. I use neutral brown, which is the perfect shade for me. And this is the Wow Brow. Since I look very flat, I am going to go in with the bronzer palette. This one is in the deeper shade. Although it does look quite deep, I don't believe it's that deep. It's been a while since I've used this. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. Oh yeah, I was right. It's how I remembered it. It's not as deep as it seems. Do you guys remember these blushes? I don't believe they sell them anymore. I feel like the putty blushes replaced these. These are so good. I have them in both colors, Roy's Royalty and Peach Perfection. I like using these in the spring and summer, but I'm not sure how they work with putting over powder. I totally forgot that I was using these today, but I think I'll just try it out since I'm here. Let's hope this doesn't mess up the makeup. Oh, it doesn't. It's actually laying really nicely, which just reminds me how great this blush is. For eyes, both of these products are new to me. This one I got for free. This one is the No Budge Shadow Stick in Bronze Metal. I don't usually go for something like this just because it's not very long lasting, but maybe I'll try it today. This is the Bite Size Eyeshadow in Pumpkin Pie. I think I will start off with this as an eyeshadow base and then go in with the other eyeshadows. Oh wow, this is pretty cool. I don't usually go for cool tone shadows, but I can already tell this is not gonna last. Definitely not on its own. Even with me having some foundation, there's no way. It diffused really nicely, but I think it's just a little too cool for me. So on top of it, I'm gonna go in with this matte shade in the crease. And then the shade next to it, I'm just gonna be using my fingers. I'm actually gonna mix the two. Oh yeah, this one's more up my alley since it is warmer. This is really pretty. I got this brush for free, but it's a little bit too big for my eye shape. Like it's kind of just spreading all the shadow, not where I want it to go. And I think it's just because I usually go for something smaller. I'm just going to speed this up so we can get to the lips. I like using a mist before I apply my highlighter. I believe this is pretty new to e.l.f. This is their Stay All Night Micro Setting Mist. Up to 16-hour wear. I've already started using this and it works really well. The nozzle is really good. I'm not sure if you guys could see that, but it was very fine. And then for highlighter, I think I got this one for free. It's called Blush Gems. I think it's one of their baked highlighters. I feel like it's not showing up on my skin. Maybe it's the brush. I'll try using my fingers. I actually don't like this highlighter too much, which makes sense because I've never really used this. It matches my skin too much, so you can't really see too much. And then also it's very, I don't know how to explain it. Kind of looks a little chunky on my skin. Maybe this would work if you're lighter than me. I would say by far e.l.f.'s lip products are my absolute favorite. As you guys can see, I love their lipsticks, I love their lip glosses. They really don't have too many lip liners. I think I have one. I'm going to line my lips first. This is like a duo, so it has a brush on one end and a liner on the other. The shade is Natural. I haven't used this in a while. The liner is pretty good. I think the problem is they don't have that many colors. Like this one is pulling very pink on me. This is a new product of theirs. It is limited edition. I would definitely get this one. I love the shade. It's the Sugar Plum Plump Lip Plumping Gloss. It's in Mauve Glitz. It is so pretty. It kind of reminds me of the Fenty glosses. This is a really great everyday lip gloss. And there we have it, a full face of using e.l.f. This is going to be a wear test, so I'll see you guys later today. I just woke up from a nap, so if I look a little disheveled, that is why. Okay, let's see how this looks. I did reapply the liner and the lip gloss, just so you guys know. I did that like once after lunch. This looks really good. I don't look too oily, you know? I do look a little bit around the T-zone, but not enough where it looks really bad, you know? The coverage is still there. I don't see anything where it's been like removed just from wear. It still looks really good. I think this is good for normal to oily skin. If you have dry skin, I would moisturize really well if you do end up getting this, but I don't think it's the right one for you if you have dry skin. I think it's just gonna cling to your dry patches. Like my skin was a little bit dry on my chin, and I can see that it is clinging right there, and I have very little dry patches going on. Honestly, this is worth it. You guys should definitely check it out. All the e.l.f. products that I used today are so good, except for that highlighter. I'll make sure I link everything down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this first impression and wear test. If you did, make sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel for more fashion and beauty content. I'll see you in another video. Bye!